The next argument for your consideration this morning is called the teleological argument. Teleological argument. If you don't want to write teleological, you can just write the design argument. It's the design argument. This means is a designer must exist because the universe that we are in and the living things that are around us show evidence of design. It shows evidence that this is not just an accident. Imagine you are walking alone in the woods and you come across a beautiful cabin. And as you get closer to the cabin, you hear music playing. And what does that sound? It's a song, it's your favorite song. It's a song that's always on your heart and in your mind. And you think, wow, the cabin's playing my favorite song. And you decide, okay, I'm gonna go in. So you open the door of the cabin and you walk in. And as you walk in the front door, you smell your favorite meal being cooked in the kitchen. And you think, wow, what a coincidence. And so then you go and you sit in the living room of this cabin that you never knew about before, and you go and you sit down in the living room and you look down at the floor and you notice there's a pair of boots because the ones that you've been walking in have gotten kind of grody. And so you look at the pair of boots sitting on the floor next to the chair and you say, oh, that's exactly my size. So you put the boots on and you get a little chill and you look and you see there's a nice coat next to the chair and it's exactly your size. It's almost as if it was tailored to fit you. So you put on the coat and then you look and there's an entertainment center in front of the chair that you're sitting at and you look and it has all your favorite video games. Maybe it has your favorite movies loaded. You look on the bookshelf and every book that you love or could love that you've been thinking about, hey, I've been thinking that'd interest me. Every book that is tailored to you is on the bookshelf. At some point you have to start thinking, who's stalking me, correct? It's weird that this cabin is tailored for me. It was made for me. And so what do you conclude sitting in this cabin of yours? What you have to conclude is that someone had specially and specifically prepared it for your arrival. And now I want you to take that cabin and realize that the universe that we are living in is just like this cabin. There's one non-Christian scientist, his name is Freeman Dyson, and he wrote this. He said, as we look out into the universe and identify the many accidents of physics and astronomy that have worked out for our benefit, it almost seems as if the universe must, in some sense, have known that we are coming. You see, if the Earth's axis was tilted slightly in one direction or another, there would be no life on Earth. No life, not even the little cells in the oceans, right? If we were just 1 mile closer to the sun, we would burn up. If we were 1 mile further away from it, we'd freeze. Another scientist wrote, his name is Mark Wharton, he wrote this. He says, if the balance between gravity and the expansion rate were altered by just one part in 1 million billion 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 billion, if it was just altered by that much, there would be no galaxies, no stars, no planet, no life. And so, with how fine-tuned our universe is to sustain our life, it would take more faith to not believe that it was designed specifically for us by a designer. You probably heard this argument, but you don't just, if you have a bunch of pieces of a watch, maybe you have a broken watch, you throw it in a bag. It's all the little gears and little hands and all the little pieces that make a watch. And you throw all the pieces in a bag and you shake it up and you open it. Do you ever get an assembled watch? No. You shake it a little more and you look again. Is there an assembled watch? No, there's not. You can shake that bag 1 billion times and you'll never find an assembled watch in that bag. In the same way, you look at everything around us, how this universe is finely tuned to our lives. And there's no excuse for it other than a designer must have designed it.